is slowly drifting as the storefront lights go dim, and the moon is gently lifting as the last ship's coming in. All the sailors got a story, some are true and some are false, but they're always wrecked, and they're up on the deck and dancing the St. John's Waltz. And we've had our share of history. We've seen nations come and go. We've seen battles raged over land and stage, 200 years or more, for glory or for freedom, or for country or for king, or for money or fame, but there are no names on the graves where men lie sleeping. All the 9 to 5 survive the day with a sigh and a dose of salts, and they're parking their cars and packing the bars and dancing the St. John's Waltz. Sold on going to sea. All the planes fill the skyway, all the trains run swift and free. So leave the wayward free to wander, leave the restless free to roam. If there's rocks in the bay, if it's old cliche, you'll find your way back home. But don't question or inquire what's been gained, what's been lost. In a world of romance, don't miss out on the chance to be dancing the St. John's Waltz.
little do yous know what us poor sailors do endure when the stormy winds do blow. The 18th day of November passed, a heavy gale came on. The heavens above looked angry on us, and the clouds o'ercast the sun. The wind about east and beside me, boys, and heavy showers of hail. The night being dark and stormy, me boys, 'twas on a lee shore we did tail. Our captain gave us orders, and orders we must obey. He said you had better get forward, me boys, your foresail to lower away. We tried to reef our mainsail in. It really couldn't be done. It was under a 3-reef foresail, me boys, 5 leagues o'er the sea she run. Once more she gently rises, which caused all hands to say, God bless our noble vessel, me boys, once more she heads the sea. About 3 o'clock in the morning, we received a dreadful shock. We spied a craft on her beam ends, a mile below Bellows Rock. We boarded the wreck in the morning, a dismal sight to behold. 3 frozen seamen lashed to her pumps, 5 more in her cabin lay cold. And now they're gone, God bless them. My boys, your race is wrong. A widow must weep for her husband dear, and a mother her darling son. She is the Union from St. John's. How well I knows her mold, and every time I thinks on her distress, it makes my blood run cold. She is the Union from St. John's. Right well I knows her name, and every night as I lay on my bed, I can hear the young widows complain.
Over Piperstock Hill, take the time for to wander across the main bridge to the north side and yonder. And if you look long to the west, there's a chance that you'll see her move down to the bridge for the dance. And she still hears the music of anvil and saw, and she still looks to nature to lay out the law. She's a West Country lady from back in the past, and she faces the ocean when noisy waves blast on the rocks, and the wind blows a gale from all quarters, or summer sun sparkles on still waters down in the bay. She was
there when they came on the very first ship, and she saw how the admirals ruled with a whip. And she worked with her men and her young sons and daughters to harvest the fields and the woods and the waters. And often with sadness she's looked to the sea, with a longing for times that were never to be. She's a West Country lady from back in the past, and she faces the ocean when noisy waves blast on the rocks, and the wind blows a gale from all quarters, or summer sun sparkles on still waters down in the bay. Since the sea was the way between island and nation, and old ways were new ways in this planter station, she's watched all the changes with pride and some sorrow. Some old ways remain, and she hopes that tomorrow will kindly attend to the bountiful sea, and the land and her people will always be free. She's a West Country lady from back in the past, and she faces the ocean when noisy waves blast on the rocks, and the wind blows a gale from all quarters, or summer sun sparkles on still waters down in the bay. She's a West Country lady from back in the past, and she faces the ocean when noisy waves blast on the rocks, and the wind blows a gale from all quarters, or summer sun sparkles on still waters down in the bay.
One night in December I'll never forget, a charming young maiden I happened to met. Her eyes shone like diamonds, she was dressed fit to kill, and I met her down sliding on Signal Hill. Will you come along with me, boys? Come along with me, boys, down Signal Hill. I said, now, my fair one, if you will excuse, to partake of me arms, sure she didn't refuse. But then I must say that I first met love's thrill when I met her down sliding on Signal Hill. Will you come along with me, boys? Come along with me, boys, down Signal Hill. Well, the very next day to the church we did go, which made all the people to the rag, you must know. Just she, will you marry? Says I, faith I will. And his buckle, we were up on Signal Hill. Will you come along with me, boys? Come along with me, boys, down Signal Hill. And now we are married and children have 3. Sure, myself and the missus could never agree. We one christened William, the other one Bill. The Garces I call the other one Signal Hill. Will you come along with me, boys? Come along with me, boys. Come along with me, boys, down Signal Hill.
I pray you lend an ear while I locate the residence of a lovely charmer fair. The curling of her yellow locks first stole my heart away, and her place of habitation was down in Logie Bay. 'Twas on a summer's evening this little place I found. I met her aged father, who did me sore confound, saying, if you address my daughter, I'll send her far away, and she never will return again while you're in Logie Bay. 'Twas on the very next morning he went to St. John's Town and engaged for her a passage on a vessel outward bound. He robbed me of my heart's delight and sent her far away, and he left me here downhearted for the star of Logie Bay. How could you be so cruel as to part me from my love? Her tender heart beats in her breast as constant as a dove. Oh, Venus was no fairer, nor the lovely month of May. May heaven above shower down its love on the star of Logie Bay. So now I'll go a-roaming, I can no longer stay. I'll search the wide world over in every country. I'll search in vain through France and Spain, likewise America, till I shall sight my heart's delight, the star of Logie Bay. Now to conclude and finish, the truth to you I'll tell. Between Torbay and Ouderclough was there my love did dwell. The finest girl ere graced our isle, so everyone did say. May heaven above shower down its love on the star of Logie Bay.
Take me back to my western boat. Let me fish off Cape St. Mary's, where the hag down sail and the foghorns wail. With my friends the Browns and the Clearys, let me fish off Cape St. Mary. Let me fish 'neath the broad Atlantic combers. Let me sail up Golden Bay with my oilskins all streaming from the thunder squall when I hold me true, and my old Cape Anna gleaming with my oilskins all streaming. Let me view that rugged shore where the beaches all glisten with the Capeland spawn, where from dusk till dawn you bait your trawl and listen to the undertow a-hissing. Take me back to that snug green cove where the seas roll up their thunder. Then let me rest in the earth's cool breast, where the stars shine out their wonder, and the seas roll up their thunder.
Oh, there is an ancient party at the other end of town. He keeps a little grocery store, the ancient's name is Brown. He has an only daughter, such a beaut I never saw. I only wish someday to be the old man's son-in-law.
Old Brown sells from off his shelves most anything you please. Jews harps for the little boys, lollipops and cheese. His daughter minds a store and it's a treat to see her serve. I'd like to run away with her, but I don't have the nerve.
And it's old Brown's daughter is a proper sort of girl. Old Brown's daughter is as fair as any pearl. I wish I was a Lord Mayor, Marquis or an Earl, and blow me if I wouldn't marry old Brown's girl. Poor old Brown now is troubled with the gout. He grumbles in the little parlor when he can't get out.
And when I make a purchase and she hands me the change, that girl makes me pulverized, I feel so very strange.
Miss Brown, she smiles so sweetly when I say a tender word. But old Brown said that she must wed a marquis or a lord. Well, I don't suppose there's ever one of those things I will be, but by jingo, next election I will run for Trinity.
And it's old Brown's daughter is a proper sort of girl. Old Brown's daughter is as fair as any pearl. I wish I was a Lord Mayor, Marquis or an Earl, and blow me if I wouldn't marry